I feel like you got low key domination. You probably have a domination fetish. I feel like you also have a foot. You low key probably have a foot fetish, but on a deeper level, you have like a domination fetish. Like you mainly, you probably want to. I could like switch dom, if that's even a thing.
I think he's disrespectful.
I just got taped up 2 days ago.
Look, he's smiling too hard for me.
I just got. Look, I had handcuffed myself to my ankle and my wrist, and then turned around and I let my friend tape me up.
Not the friend.
But look, we was all drunk. We was all drunk just playing around, and I let them tie me up. But then they fell asleep, and I was tied up. So I had to like use my mouth to like untie me.
That sounds like some other shit.
Right.
I thought that was gonna go way left and be like, I did some Marilyn Manson shit and just started.
Look. I see. Look.
Oh, wait,
if a motherfucker want me to take control, I will gladly take control. But if a motherfucker want to whoop whoop de whoop, I'm going whoop.
That part.
Yeah.
What you think Jay up into?
Come on, sit right here.
I think Jay like the waterworks.
Oh.
Wait, from where?
Yeah, I'm like, what's that? Wait, hold on.
From where though? Hold on, I'm looking.
It's not a golden shower.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I was hoping.
It's not a golden shower.
I'm glad we was all together. I don't feel bad.
You hoes is killing me.
What is it? I never heard that before. I never heard. What's waterworks?
Shit. Some people like it on the inside. Some people like it on the outside. Some people like it everywhere. You give it everywhere.
Come.
Splash,
come.
splish, spray, shoot, splash. As long as that shit hit you.
Oh, you know what? Oh, you're right. I never did that yet. I never got to the point because I'm like, I'm real iffy with like cum and shit, like with people, like. But for the right person, I would try that.
But see, I'm sorry, I want to piggyback off this because I know he a Libra, and he's a lover boy. So he likes that sensual shit, like touching all over the body, massages, all of that. He be all up in that. He like love making booty, shaking all that shit.
All the emotional shit, man.
See, this is why people.
Y'all do be in that when y'all in relationships. Y'all some freakos when y'all like.
No, you're not lying. You're not lying. I would
I'm not lying.
For actual fetish, like
you hit it right on the key, like
if
right
y'all
on
get me on
fucking
Facebook, all I do is talk shit about Libras and Cancers because that's what I know.
So wait, so what you think? What you think read up into?
Give it to me.
You like your nipples big?
Nope. Not per se.
Not per se?
No. Can I guess?
No.
I don't know.
We just like riding these hoes.
Wait, what?
What you saying over there, Jay? I'm trying to figure out what you saying over there,
Wait a
Jay.
minute, let me find out.
Hold on, what?
I'm like, enlighten us. What is it? Because I'm like, I was nipple play. Or maybe, I don't know.
Baby fetishes.
That is a fetish.
That shit that she
I
was
guess
saying
it is.
about
Orlando, she's a Sagittarius too.
No, but that's neither here nor there. But listen, I swear to God, because I feel like shit, I be the rock for a lot of motherfuckers. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still aggressive when it come down to the room and shit. But shit, bitch choked me back.
There we go. There we go.
That's all I ask.
And that's it.
Let's go that way.
She like her energy match.
No, bitch, you choke me.
You fuck? I'm gonna put in all this work. You can't choke.
So going on to the next
You
question.
want me to kill you? You can't do
You
that.
can't kill me.
I love it.
Get your ass out.
That was the best one.
Okay, I'm done with y'all. But could y'all date somebody that your family didn't like?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yes. So
T?
everybody that I've dated, I've always dated them, like figured out if this is a person that I'm gonna be around, whether it worked out or not, before I went around my family. So by the time that I get to my family,
You know,
first of all, I'm very ignorant. I don't care if you're my family or not. Don't disrespect me. You don't get to say what you want. You don't get to do that. Like if I bring somebody around, you respect them like you respect me. So by the time I bring a person around to my family, they already know what it is. You know what it is, and unless I say otherwise, you know what it is.
You know what's going on.
And yeah, and you keep it. If you don't like a motherfucker or you feel some type of way, don't say shit. Keep it cordial and move along.
Come on.
Or just leave.
Because I'm not. Y'all ain't nobody paying my bills. Ain't nobody else making me happy. So shit, if this is the motherfucker that's gonna do it for me, fuck you.
I was about to say, you don't want to clap that motherfucking cheek.
But at the same time, as long as the motherfucker that I'm dating don't disrespect my people, then we cool. Because Now my siblings and my cousins, I'll let you disrespect them because they will whoop your ass. My mama, you can't do it.
No, my mama gonna whoop your ass too.
See, no, my mama will
She
too,
gonna
but I
pray for
wish a
you
bitch would
afterwards,
make
but
my
she
mama
gonna
have to
beat
get
your ass.
disrespectful because then I'm just gonna get disrespectful anyway. So why not let me just whoop your ass now?
Yeah,
But no,
I agree with you. I
for
could
real,
date
though.
somebody who my family doesn't like. I think the only person that really affect me is my brother and my mother.
Yeah.
Like my mom's my everything. That's my best friend. So I feel like if my partner and my mom can't get along, that probably is definitely a no-no.
What about you, Orlando?
Yes, I have very strong opinions on this because my parents, without divulging too much, long story short, my dad's side of the family wanted my dad to marry somebody else, but then when he ended up choosing my mom, most of his siblings, they deny it now, but most of them initially did not really fuck with my mom like that. Apparently my grandmother didn't even like my mom, so
I felt that.
and because I didn't realize what I was like kind of missing out on, because I didn't get to know my dad's family until one of my uncles died, and I meet all these people. I'm like, who the fuck are y'all? Like, and I feel like it was because of other stuff that happened. My dad was just kind of trying to protect me from them, because it's like, well, you don't approve of my wife, so why would I let you around my child, stuff like that. But my mom, she feels like, no, he still could have at least brought them around you, in some capacity. He was just being him. So I'm very big on, y'all don't even have to like be super tight or whatever, but if you can at least be like cordial to each other, that's okay. Now, if they just and I also feel like, if my family doesn't like you, I'm probably gonna end up not liking you myself, because I'm very much, we have a lot in common. We don't really tolerate BS and like, all these different things. So me being, probably viewing shit through rose-colored glasses, I might not think of that, might not pick up on certain things. They would just be like, no, like I'm gonna say this once, I'm gonna just say it, and then your decision is your decision. But to basically that answer to that, no, I probably wouldn't. I'd really, really have to like really be in love with you, dude, for yeah.
I say I could. I could date the person that my family don't like, but reason being, like shit, I personally, I be tweaking on my own time. So I might call my sisters. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 sisters. I might call my sisters and tell my sisters, some shit on some, I'm just mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just mad. I ain't trying to argue, so I'm gonna call the vent. And all I got is them. But then that might make you feel some way about her. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
See, sometimes you gotta,
Like,
pick
you
your
gotta pick and
battles
choose,
too.
and I started to, but
like you're right. Like, me and so just got into it and blah blah blah. And sometimes that does leave a bad taste in, like, especially like someone who really cares about you's mouth. And there is that like tension and that like.
it's like I do.
That
It's
harshness
like I
in
pick
the
and
air.
choose, but it's like if it gets to a certain point, like I said, y'all know I'm toxic.
Girl,
That should be your caption.
Because I be wanting
Toxic.
people to
Hashtag
know
I'm
through no.
toxic.
Okay.
Say that. But I be wanting people to know that. But no. But I drink, and I will fight you if you think you finna put your hands on me. I don't give a fuck that you a fan. I will fight you back. I promise you I will.
Equal rights,
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. And we both bleed the same love. I'm
I don't
sorry.
know.
Said
I'm going there.
something.
I don't know.
So it'd be
That's
like,
triggering me though.
so it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it gets to that point, if it's that point, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to fight who I'm with. I feel like once I'm there, I lose respect for you.
I want.
After that fight is over with, I lose respect for you from the very first one. And let alone if it goes on. So if I call an event about it, now they don't fuck with you.
Right.
But I might still fuck with you because I'm slow and I'm toxic.
But you said you call your peoples, right? So like that's cool that you got those people to like vent to and all.
That's very
But
necessary.
It's usually
Yeah.
like my little sister.
But at the
or
same
my
time,
best
what about
friend.
I
Them
don't know,
usually
like
only two.
my
But-
people, they'd be like, oh, you can call me if you ever need to talk about something. Woo. But I don't put people in my business. Like if I'm getting into it with the person that I'm with, like we can argue for hours in that motherfucking house. But once we step out the door, that shit is over.
Yeah, see, the argument.
So like
But
you're not,
fight.
I'm not giving nobody the reason to have another opinion of you because it's nobody else's. They don't get to have an opinion because they're not the person that's dating you. I am. So like I don't know. I personally would keep my stuff like to myself. So I don't even have to. I mean like unless the
Yeah,
motherfucker
that's
show
how you
their
don't
ass
have
right
to-
then and there. Now,
So he ain't gotta go through that
if a
shit.
person show their ass, that's them. Like,
Yeah.
you are who you are.
That's-
You're
I
an
got my
individual.
two
at the same
tattoos.
time.
I got
See,
my
I'm that
twins,
person
I got my
because I
best
be
friends.
showing my whole ass
But like-
because I don't hold
But
shit
see,
in.
everybody like
feel me? But I don't go
most
express
people
it. I
like
ain't gonna
accept
lie,
me
'cause
for
I
who
hate
I
when
am. I'm
people, you know what
ignorant. It
I'm
don't
saying?
matter, whatever.
I
But
don't
like
like that shit.
certain people that I've like brought around, my family was like,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day,
It
it's
is what it
making,
is.
you know, if it's getting me what I need at the moment, you know, if that's what I'm dealing with,
Bruh,
then it is what it
real
is.
quick, I just gotta say, I feel like you gave me clarity with that. You just made me think about my dad and my stepmom. So me and my dad's relationship got fractured because of that. But you saying like, if I love you, and this person making me happy, me pleasing me, I'm gonna choose this person over this bullshit, that bullshit, this person, that person. You just gave me clarity with that. That's just deep.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right.
Is there is there a past relationship that you would got like you guys will return to?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, he said hell yeah. Hold on, Jay, I want to hear what the fuck you had to say.
Like, I can't lie, on some real shit. I think I would really want to return to my first relationship, which was my girlfriend. Just because of the fact that I feel like I need a lot. Like, I'm a different person now than I was when I first entered that relationship, but I feel like that relationship scarred me the worst. So I feel like I healed from it, and I don't know, I feel like I would like at least like to like face it, let alone just have a conversation now, just because I feel like it affected me so much on how I date now.
Wait, but she said, do you want to go back to that relationship?
Yeah, I mean,
you
I
would
would
go
want to
back
go
to
back just to see like how would I handle it now type shit. Because I'm like I don't know, I'm a different person just because that was so it was emotional. It was all emotional.
So you think like dating different people has taught you more about that person? That's why you would go back to that person?
No, I would say
More or less for what you've like learned about yourself.
yeah,
How
it was
you would
more
do
like
things,
me, like how
talking
yeah.
about like what you would do if you were 16 again. Like,
Exactly.
basically, the way you do things now. Like if you could take what you do now and put it back what you did back then.
I'm sorry,
Like,
fuck all of
how
them.
would that? How would that react?
Fuck all them dudes, because baby,
But
For
see,
me-
I would
they
just do it for a mental
frustrate.
thing.
For
Mental
me-
yeah.
I don't date many people. Like
It just said relationship, so that could
Yeah.
mean like
so, like
oh
I don't know because I don't put my time into a whole bunch of people.
That's true.
So like the person that I'm putting my time into, I put my time into. You know, I put it all in there. You know, so like unless it's some like small shit and it didn't last long, like I was actually like involved in whatever I was trying to build it, whether it was money, energy, emotions, whatever. I was all for it. So like to say that I just like don't fuck with a person after that, like whether it ended badly or not, I don't care what nobody say. If you love a person, if you really care for a person, just because something happened bad doesn't mean you don't care about that person no more, right? So with that being said, there were a couple people who've like done things that I wouldn't accept what they did and would make me not want to go back to them. So but like the first person that I ever dated, we got into it, we fought, it was bad. But like over the years, we've like talked and communicated. I don't ever want to date nobody that I like was with in the past, because like once I change my view of how you are, like we'll never ever be the same again. But like, I mean, I'm okay. We're human, so like things happen. So I can still be like cordial with you. We can be friends. Shit, if it came to it, like we could have sex or whatever the case may be. But it's like me. It's like I know that like not to like say anything crazy or nothing, but like the people that I have sex with, they like be weird or act some type of way afterwards, and it's just like I know that if I go back to this, either I'm gonna feel some type of way about the situation, or they are. And if it's something I don't want and they feel some type of way, I'm fucked, because now I gotta either figure out a way to get out of it or go with it, and that's bullshit. So I'd rather not.
what about you, Orlando?
So, real quick, the answer is yes. You will go back to that.
The answer is no.
Right,
So
he
the
gave me a
answer-
whole
The
explanation.
answer is no.
Okay, I would say as far as like family relationships, if I could probably because I really wanted to ask my dad certain questions about his side of the family that I wanted him specifically to answer, that my mom probably knows the answer to, but I would want to get it from him. I wish I
Out
would
of his
just
mouth?
I wish I would just gotten the wherewithal sooner to like just sit down and really ask those questions, because for a while I didn't really talk to him because he didn't really talk to me. Like, we didn't really have a two-way. It was always I have to reach out to you even though I'm the child and you're the parent, shit like that. But I wish I would have at least put that to the side and gotten those questions out of the way before he passed away, because I was literally like sitting with my therapist. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I want to talk to him, but I don't want like him to say something, then say something, then, you know, I say something, then we just go back and forth, and then nothing gets accomplished. I was trying to build up to that, and then, you know, he ended up passing away. So that's something I would revisit. Probably would have, like I said, just been more less not procrastinated as much as long as I did. Now, as far as a romantic relationship, I only had one serious relationship. Serious. And anyway,
would you go back to it?
Yes or no? Just yes or no? Yeah?
With what I would say,
just yes or no?
You don't know.
With what I know, yes.
Okay.
With what I know now, yes.
What about you? Is there any other relationships or any?
Yeah, I want to say yeah, but I kind of feel like to me it's. I'm torn. I want to say yeah, but I kind of like it's enough.
No, you want to say yes, but it's a hell no.
I kind of feel like that.
See,
right
I'm petty, so I'm hell no.
I think,
but you still feel the other way though.
What you mean?
Where you want to go back?
For what?
You saying for
sex
what,
is
but-
not the only thing that I could go back for.
No.
And
They
even
can have
then-
all that.
But no,
Because you could get good sex from a lot of different people.
We wasn't even
I
having
think,
sex.
but
So that's
after
gay.
listening to
But-
after listening to Orlando though, I really think that the answer is no, because now that I'm thinking like outside of people that I've dated, like from with my biological mother, for example, right? Like I'm 27, she's however old she is. I just really got connected with her like within the last 5 or 6 years, right?
You said your biological mom?
Yeah, and so like we don't talk, we don't really communicate, we don't. And so every now and again she'll call me and she'll like ask me about my brothers and ask them how old are they? I mean how they doing? And then she'll call and ask me when my birthday is. And then it's like certain shit that she does. It's just like at this point, like if
Some
we don't
shit-
have, yeah,
some
you
shit just gotta die.
Yeah, it's
Some
just
shit
like,
just-
it's just like
it is
at
what
this
it
point
is.
it's like whatever. So I really don't like if we didn't get a relationship when it was supposed to happen.
It's not gonna
over
happen
with.
now.
It's not gonna happen.
But that's just gonna conclude this episode. Thank y'all for watching. This is Love Life and Libations, and this is my cast.